Hey, what's up, young world? Coach Mike Blocker here, and I'm about to drop another. This one gonna be a little more personal, right? Um, so a good friend of mine reached out to me and said, "Hey, Mike, I've been, I watch all your blog posts and everything, and it seems like lately that you've been talking about directing your messages towards women, So like, are you picking at women, or you just, focusing on women, or what, right?" And I said, "Well, first of all of my dating experience, 100% of it has been with women. Personally, I don't date men, okay? So therefore, I'm talking about a lot of personal experience. Secondly, I have never had one single man come to me and hire me. I've had men talk to me about their relations, but I've never had a man invest money and pay me to help him find a woman and get into a relationship. Not once. I've had four so far female clients that came to me, and that was their specific request that they want. I want you to help me, coach me into a relationship to find a man, okay? So therefore, it seems to me that finding or being in a relationship is far more important to women than it is to men, okay? Or getting help to get into a relationship, women will invest in that, okay? Men don't want to do that. So therefore, my messages are directed towards women for that reason, okay? So now, with that said, let me say this to women. One of the things that I really want help with understanding and getting this conversation out there, because I went on a date recently, right? And so here's woman A. I go on a date with woman A. I'll be dating her. And this woman didn't ask me one question. I mean, the date was a total of, say, 3 hours total. And dinner, after drinks, a little walking, talking. Not one of her questions was about me as a personal, like finding my interest, what I like, what am I into. Like none of that. All of her questions were qualifying questions to see if I meet the criteria she needs to be the man in her life, right? Qualifying me, right? I'm like, oh, okay, I peep you out, right? And then she also wanted to make sure that she let me know what the requirements are. Like, I need a man I have a kid, and if you're gonna be in my life, I need it. Like, she laid it all out. Nowhere did she say, and here's what you would get in return, Mr. Blocker, if you were to fulfill my needs. She didn't even address that at all, right? So I'm saying this to say this. How is it that anybody, a man or a woman, would expect somebody to be into them, to like them, to want to, pay their bills and take care of them, when you're not even showing interest in anything about my life? You don't seem to care at all about what I'm going through, what I'm dealing with, what I'm up to. There was no concern about what I needed or might want at all. It was all, it was literally like she was saying, I'm going to demand or make sure I get what I want. Before I even show any interest in you, I need to know that you are 100% going to guarantee that I get the things that I want. That is not how you start a relationship. So yeah, I'm saying this to women because, to my understanding, men don't do that. Men don't get into they don't go on the first date and try to qualify you for the rest of their life. I need to know, are you going to do this? But they don't do that. I've never seen a guy do that, okay? So I'm saying that scares a lot of men off. That runs men off. That changes the dynamic, because it makes a man or a woman, whoever's doing it, feel like you are not concerned about me. You're concerned about fulfilling on your to-do list, your checklist. You want to get, I got my degree, I got my house, I got to get my man, like a checklist. When I date women like that, I feel like an accessory in their life. I don't feel like we're creating anything together. We're not bonding, we're not building. You just adding me to the list of things that you've accomplished or achieved. That's my experience when I date some women like that. So I'm saying this that some of these high, powerful, successful women that got a lot going on, yeah, y'all, I got it. Y'all done been with some busters, some scrub brothers that, neglected you and didn't give you, what you wanted, and so you kind of want to make sure that don't happen. I get that. You either didn't ask for what you wanted, or you didn't get it and now you're demanding it. I get that, but it doesn't work, okay? Because there's something about when someone can give something to you versus you demanding it. So when you demanding that somebody meet this requirement, it's not the same. That's not love-based. Okay, down the road, it's not going to work. Okay, they're going to resent you, and you're not even going to fully value or receive what that person gave you because you had to demand. It's like demanding somebody kiss you versus they kiss you because they want. It's not the same thing. You better kiss me. that same thing. All right. So I want y'all to just think about that. I know you're trying to, you know, get what you want and make it happen, but your methods aren't very effective. So I hope that made a difference. Some of y'all. Peace, Mike Block. I'm out.